Good Monday morning. Right, so starting off with a Toyota Aygo for a clutch replacement. Customer says the pedal sinks after a while, so we'll get to this one. But believe it or not, these little pea shooters, they're quite shit to do, because for some bloody weird reason, let's get this open. Some weird reason they stick a bloody subframe in there on this tiniest little gearbox ever. Don't ask, don't know why. Yeah, and they're quite annoying, because like the C1s and the Aygos, the little ones, mate, these gearboxes take about 25 minutes, half hour, but these just take a while, believe it or not. So yeah, and it's raining. Lovely. Absolutely raining, no waterproofs at all. So Monday morning blues, innit? Let's crack on, get it apart, see what tools we need. Right. First things first, get my gloves on. Right. Right, we're gonna need big gun. Ratchet, little gun, we want 10, short 12, short 14, deep 14, not that extension, that one's got no pin in it, no bolt. Alright, we want that one, short one, wobbly. Need to get more screwdrivers. Got loads of these. Screwdriver on that. What else do we need? I think that will do for now, anyway. Pair of cutters. There's a long nail pliers gone. Oh, wait a minute. Where are they? Where have they gone? That bit up. Long drop. We want that, we want that, we want that. Right. Battery off first, usual. That's not even on. Clamp's not even on that. Battery terminal's not even tight either, it's loose. Start. Right, clip off. It was always rusty as hell. Lovely. First bolt, not good. Right, I'll leave that on then. Get this battery tray out. God, it's rusty on here, Jesus. Gonna snap. Feels like it. That might be right. Jesus. The old battery tray out. Give us a bit of room. Right. God, they cram it all in here. Jesus. Right. One like that. I'll put that facing down so it doesn't get wet inside. Right. These are horrible, mate. Something so small. You've got this big nasty old subframe in it. You can't even letterbox these. What, remember the last one I done? So you've got to struggle like mad. Best way to do this. Right, wrong clip. Just hooked over. Same on here. Wrong clip. Just hooked over, not through the hole. Right, they come off, so they're going back on. Everything on here is rusting tight. The amount of crap on there is ridiculous. It's unnecessary. It does not all need to be on there. So this wire out of the way. Has this got a top gear? Yeah, it has. Right, okay. Yeah, the gearboxes are back to front. At least the drive shafts are at the front. And the gearbox instead of at the rear. Very strange setup. Right, let's move some of this out of the way. Jesus. What the hell? Come off. All right. Yeah, babe. What, the carrier bag was it? The green. It's the rucksack. It's in the cupboard underneath, and the little wall, in the wardrobe. It's underneath the bottom there. All right. Bye, babe. Cool. I love you. Bye. Get on, mate. This is rough. This is. God, everything's rusty, boy. God. Gear cable clips. God. Gear cables up out of the way. Still can't see nothing. That will come off as well. Okay. Need, what is on that then? Ratchet 12. So I'll bolt holds it on. Bloody hell, get off. Where's the bolts for that bracket? One there. Where's the other one? There's one there. 12 spanner. These are really nasty to do, these little things. Jesus, everything's gonna snap. Wait, that's a joke. I've had some rusty old buckets lately. When it comes to bolts. Right, that gear cable bracket box looks like it'll snap off. Yeah. Jesus. Mate, that's insane. Get a bolt for that. Can I get that one? Maybe. What? I'm going to leave that one. I ain't even taking that bracket off, mate. Because them bolts are going to snap off down the back there, and I'm not getting involved in that, that's for sure. Right. Whoever designed this car is an idiot. It's all unnecessary. Stupid backwards bloody gearbox. Hello, babe. Yeah, they're where his PC is, to the right, where all the boxes are. To him right at the bottom, where he put his where his other football boots are. Alright? Alright, babe. Alright, we go. Top start motor bolt. Get it out. Just got enough space to get out as a result. There we go. Just lovely jubbly. Right, bellows and bolts at the top. Where are these hiding then? We've got 17 there. 17 there. Always try and keep them battery tools dry as you can, because they do not like the rain one bit. I absolutely hate it. How tight these are, they're usually super tight. Cramming everything in the hole. I don't know if that's about. There's a 17 or 18. There's a normal ratchet for these. These are usually that tight. I use my battery ratchet, I'll just rip the battery clean off it and break the casing. These are usually super tight. And how rusty this whole thing is, I guarantee they're going to be tight. Yep. Sure are. That's it. Funny bone. Ow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ah. Ah. Right. Right, just that. We've got a clutch pipe there, but I won't take that off there. I'll take that off somewhere else. Alright, there's the top one done. Right, let's get down the bottom. Jack is up, Jack on the back of the subframe. Nice and strong. Jack up nice and evenly in the middle as well. I did have to put a block on the driver's front wheel as I push it up. And also what you do once you jack up any car and you've got it nice and secure on the jack, always take your handbrake off. That way the car always comes to you. Start jacking cars up the handbrake off, and you've got an uneven surface. The jack can't roll. It ends up pulling the jack from the car. And that's no good to go on that. And it causes loads of damage. That's absolute pain in the arse. Let's get this off right. It's got a crappy little subframe on it. That's just on there. What a stupid design. That's absolutely terrible. That's it. Once you've got the stands on, then pull your handbrake up. Then that won't move. Then it'll just sit on there nicely. Just got that. Look at that. Look at the state of that little subframe. What a... There's just so no need for that, mate. It's so unnecessary. Right. Let's get my mats out. Not that they're going to do anything. I've got no waterproofs at all. And I'm wearing the Holy trailers, so I'm going to be soaked today, that's for sure. Let's do it. The mats down to keep you wet. I'm going to keep you dry. What I generally do, usually, when I've got space, it rains, I always back my van over. But as I'm down some tiny little alley, barely enough room to park on here, let alone trying to get on there properly. Yeah, let alone being able to get in front of it. I'm going to have to get wet. Wet, wet, wet. Alright, let's get some wheels off. Wheel nuts ain't even tight. Look, the wheels just fall off there. That's from T30 for that. Centre. 19s for there. 19s for. Oh, no, I can't even take it off there. It's how big will come out. It's the ball joint. What a stupid design, man. God, this is stupid. What a little shit. Right, 230, that's 18. Little clips on there. For the ball joint, pull them out. 1.30mm. $19mm spanner for the full joint nut. That's alright, it's too tight. That's good. WD to rock it. Manky off for it. Motor's full of rust. Rotten. Lovely. Get it in there? Nope. The battery's, that's right, battery's dead. Right. That's better. That's better. Short 21. Short 21. Short 21. absolutely pissing down. Ah, yeah. Typical Monday morning blues. Yeah, babe. Yeah. Why? What, I don't have a spare key? Yeah. Not that no. No. Well, no way you can get in at all. Oh, so. Oh, I don't know, babe. I don't know, locksmith. What's he like? What's that? Don't the landlord have a spare key? No, the landlord have a spare key. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know a locksmith, babe. I ain't got a clue. Go Google one. Oh. I don't know. I don't know, babe. All I know is I'm laying in the pissing rain and it's soaking. I've got no waterproofs on. I'm wearing my holy trainers. Ah, I'm fucking drenched already. Can't even pop. I can't even pop my van. Put in front and lift up the tailgate. It's a tight little back alley. Oh, might have to come over and tumble dry my clothes before I get to the next one, I reckon. I'll be drenched, but I don't know what to do with that. Ain't got a clue. Babe. Alright, go on. See that. Lovely. These come out and break in? No, standard. Been there 20 odd years, so no chance. Wiper clips. It's rarely come out if you're lucky. Oh, this one come out right there. Look at the rain. I don't even see it. Look at that. It's dripping in here every bloody where. Everywhere I go, it's dripped. Ugh, God. That was broke. Standard. Same on that side. Snap, snap, too brittle, ain't never coming out. That one's already been broken, that might come out. Yeah, might be lucky though. I've got spare clips in the van for those, so similar to them anyway. That should be alright. Right, what have we got in the back here? 19s, 19. See if they're on day. That's the next problem. Oh, sweet. Right, so get anti-roll bar link off. Right. I'll try to take link off because the anti-roll bar's got to come off with the subframe. What size is that? 17? 17. So that's how these are. Size of they? 14s, 15s. Yeah. There we go. Right, mold grips. Flat on it or not? Right, that's got a flat. Oh, right. Oh bloody all sizes. suspension. Right, get you out of the way. You go there. Undo these two back bolts and the jack's undone completely. Get them out of the way. Hopefully, at least these two in the middle and two out, that should come loose. Should. That's the gearbox drain. Where are you? There you are. That 10mm Allen key. Get you all out. Pop the shafts out. And get the rest of the gearbox out. Happy days. Right, aye. What size is that? I always undo the fill as well, because it helps the oil come out. Leave that done up. Ugh. All the time, it's just glug, 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 glug. Takes bloody forever. Not right out, just in one thread. Just let some air go through. Should come out nicely. Get rid of this old oil, fresh to go in. Out. Lovely. Ah, Jesus. Lost the washer. Fuck's sake. Ah. Where's the washer? It's in there somewhere. Come on. That's it. Now to find the washer. Ah, there you are. Lovely. I think it's ready to come out. How rusty this is, probably going to definitely be stuck on the dowels, that's for sure. Yep. Some dowels. Right. Stuck. Come on. And this time. Loose. Top behind it. Ah, there it is, top down. There it is. Come on, there you come. That down well in there. Shit. Oh, front, because it's got diff at the front. Right, come on. Jesus. That's it. Fucking finally. There we got, see, tiny little weep in there. So makes the pedal sink randomly. But I'd say, looking at that clutch, that's probably been in there since it was made, mate. That's proper rotten. Right. Right, so when you do the slave, the concentric slave on these, get in there. Always release that and bolts off as well. So it leaves the pipe nice and loose. Otherwise you won't get it off, and if you don't, you'll probably cross thread it getting it back in. So yeah, just release as much as possible. Clutch on. Gonna grease up all these dowel holes, that's for sure. That one was well tight. And that one. And that one's three of them on it. But yeah. Get this tightened up by hand first. As much as possible. Very good. A little buzz up with a gun. Your brake pipe spanner. Get your last few nick-nicks. That's it. Right, so when I line clutches up, I generally do it by eye. It's a bit awkward on this one because Eric's in the way. Right, let's have a little look, get rid in there. Let's have a little look. Square, 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 and a little bit. Give it tight. That should be it. Spot on. Gearbox lifted in. Always throws you off a bit because diff's on the wrong side. So we're so used to having a diff weight towards your head, it's the other way. Greased up in dowels. Hopefully it goes in all right. Yeah, do it. Straight in. Straight in on the dowels. Yeah, the dowels are right. Pull in on that. Good old ratchet spanner right there. Get this one on. Chevy on. Right, I'm started. Come on around here, get the 17 ready. What's that 17? Get that one on there. There's a 17 socket, 17. Right. Yeah, there you go. I'll just pull this in because it's had a tight dowels on this. So, alright, close that gap up. That's right now anyway, it's going in lovely. Hear it? Yeah, clicking on the dowel. It's been cleaned up and greased as well. For such a small clutch, this is quite shitty. Everything's back to front, everything's rusty. Everything's solid. Right. So, get the gearbox mount on. That was an absolute pain in the arse as well, because the bolt that goes there, which is obviously hidden, it's completely rusty around it off. I had to bang a 13 over that. I've got it off. Typical, the last bolt you take off, apart from the last bell housing bolt. I struggled like mad, but it did come off. Alright, let's get this back on. Put this thing. What we do with that dodgy bolt, we'll put that right in the front, so next time it comes out it ain't going to be such a pain, because I have to bang on it with a wobbly, which is never good. You never get a proper clean shot. It stopped raining for a bit, so that's good. I'm absolutely drenched, but it's, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Dodgy one in. First things first, whenever you do a clutch with an internal, always get a couple of bell housing bolts on. Right, okay. Right. See how we get on, that should be bled out. Bleed out or not? No, I did tighten up. Right, let's try again. Yeah. Clutch Saturday, wasn't it? No, I didn't do nothing. Right, that should be all good. Should be all good in the hood. Alright, no, I've not watched it. Yeah. He might do. Maybe. Right, we should have a clutch pedal now, hopefully. All goes well. Yeah. Yeah, that is perfect. Perfect. Right. Let's get to boxing up the bottom now. Lovely. Right. Right, so the bolt started in there. Usually, like I say, every video, that's the starter motor bolt. Always go up the top and get it. Get the top one put in as well, because you tighten one up, guarantee you won't get the other one in, or it'll go crossed. So as long as we get this in hand tight, somehow it's just really tucked away. This one's bloody horrible. Where's the there you are. Short arse and all, I'm standing on the wheel and I still can't bloody reach. Come on. Right, that's it. Got that started, I'll put it back together. Oh, none plates fell off. Yeah, alright son, cool. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, love you. Right. Piss down again, continue this. Right. Right. Let's together. Yeah, on there. No, call you on that one. With a ratchet spanner. bell housing back together. Drive shafts in. Right, we'll cut to getting this subframe up. Yeah, right. What I want is a gun, 19, so I want that, I want that, I want that, and that for that side. Same for the other side. Right. 1, 2. Where's the other one? Tell they're the right ones because they've got that little hex on the top. Right. Right, let's cut to this, get this up. Bolts holding it in place and just bolt it up. Right. Luckily the subframe's only small, it's not heavy either. That's nice. Easy. Not a lot of bolts to it, so as usual, get all your bolts started before you tighten anything up. Start whacking one bolt up tight, nothing else, all line up and fit. Oh shit, look at that. Yeah, that should go. Is that hammer? What I advise all my customers when I have the subframe off, you might have to get your tracking done. Sometimes it knocks it out, depends if the steering rack's bolted to it, but this one obviously it's not bolted to it, so that will be fine. It'll be all good in the good. Right, here you go, that one. Here you go, that. Now, keep on there. Ratchet spanner that bad boy up. Can't get near anything. Right, much more seed down here, so I'll cut to the top. Right, so bottom's all back together, it's all done. Just putting some oil in it, and yes, it is new oil. Yeah, just got to do the top and that's it. I'm not going to do that Astra today. It's cleared up a bit now, the sun, but I am literally drenched. I'm through my jumper, my vest, my t-shirt, my pants, my bloody shorts, and my trousers, and my feet are soaked. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to clean my van out, go and get a new pair of trainers. I'm absolutely soaked all the way through. But tomorrow and the rest of the week's back to sun, so it makes sense. Stay dry today as much as possible, and then we're going right, a bit close. Yeah, stay dry today. Don't get no more wetter, I mean, and then yeah, we'll crack on. The rest of the week, I've got about, I think I've only got about 5 clutches booked in, 5 more so far. So that's for now anyway. I've still got tons of quotes, so I'm sure that'll fill right up this week. But yeah, right, let's get this back together. Right. Back on the top again. His last little few bits back. Right. 12. 1, 2, 3. Where's that gone? 12 or is that 10? 12. Right. Yeah, all bottom's all good. Oil's in, clutch is bled out. Everything's tacked. Get this fiddly top bit back together. The problem is with the camera, you can't really even see in what I'm looking at. I mean, it's so bloody tight in here. Oh shit, draw the bolt. Yeah, so tight, I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm doing it by feel. That's the heading hole. I've lost it again. Where's that gone? Where'd that go? What the hell was that? Oh, there you are. Jesus. There's one. That's the other one there. Is that the one? I think that's the other one, isn't it? One? Yep. Right. Plug's there. There's another plug that's hidden. Do that, I'm start my bolt up. It's hidden around the back. You can't get a socket on that because the gear cable, the gear selector cable bracket's in the way, and I couldn't get that off earlier because the bolt felt like it's going to snap. So just do it ratchet, but it's alright. It's easy enough to get to anyway. So at the end of the weld, down there and tight. Spoke to the other customer with that Astra clutch. Is that big enough for me to put it off to tomorrow? That's too wet today. Too wet for my own soaked. That's quite easy that one anyway. Tomorrow's first job, that's a biggie. I'll be doing that on my own as well until my boy gets down later on in the day. That's a S-Max 2 litre diesel. I think it's diesel. Yeah, I think it is diesel. It's clutch and flywheel on that one. That's a big subframe out jobby. And at the end of the weld done. Reverse light switch plug back in. Can't see a thing. Everything's buff fill. Where the it is that way. That's it. There's that bracket for that. That goes there. Clips in there. Back. Gets in there. Where is it? It's there. Get in there. Log. Right. Right, that's right in. You can see over there, barely. Right, let's get the gear cables down. Clip in, go in. Nearly, as yeah. In. Like I said earlier, these are the wrong clips. I don't know who put these on because you're supposed to have thinner ones that actually go through the hull, but they don't. They were just sitting there like that, so that's not my doing, mate. I won't keep spare R clips, that's for sure. Right, I'll just let the customer know, and then that's down to him to deal with that and get involved. I also rectify every little issue on every car, I'd never get any bloody work done. Right, so I can't see nothing, man. God Christ. Yep. Sweet. The other wrong clip. To be fair, I don't even know how that state. Do they even go? They don't even go through, do they? No. Do they? They do go through. What? Why does someone just clip them on the outside for them if they do actually go through? Oh, that's the result. Mate, they were clipped right on the outside. Went in through the hole. Come on, get in there. Where are you? Come on. Ah, sweet. Right. At least they're on right anyway. Right, that's all that. 10mm in here. That, get that in its place. Right, left, right. So, shortens on over the back. That's all on, that clips in there, that's all in, that's in. Make sure we've still got a clutch pedal. All good. Tens. Stupid bolt out. Nightmare to get out. Right, so that's on there, that's on this, plugged in, that's on there, clips, that's in, that's there. Earth is on down there, yeah. Yo. You alright? Is that module kit there for an S-Max Echo Kilo 58? Yeah, that was supposed to be all in last week. Tomorrow. Right, yeah, hang on one sec. Oh, it's Alpha Kilo 58, sorry. Bravo X-ray. Right, sweet. That needs a new terminal, really. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's clutch and flyable, isn't it? Yeah, you can. Right. Right, okay. God, that was lucky. Lucky I know what I'm doing, innit? Yeah, just now, I tried that. That pedal felt terrible. It was right at the top, and when I took my foot off the clutch, it just sit there. Just sit there, didn't even move. The clutch was riding. But all I did, because it happens sometimes in some cars, even though I didn't pressure bleed it, I just pumped it out. All I did was crack the bleed nipple at the back, released a little bit of pressure, and now it's fine. Yeah, it wasn't even stalling just now. That's fine, look. Yeah, spot on. Oh mate, I thought, no, not a 40 clutch, please, no way. Mate, these are horrible little things to do. They're only small, they're not hard, they're just shit. Everything's backwards, everything's back to front, all the wrong way round. Stupid subframe on it, but we've got a clutch pedal, so I'm happy with that. And it's biting that. Let's give that a little nip up. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes it locks in too much hydraulic pressure in between the master cylinder and this slave. So then when your foot's off the pedal, it doesn't release. It doesn't release the pressure side. Yeah, so what it's doing is it's opening the clutch a bit. But yeah, that's fine there, so that's all good. Pack the tools up, go home. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Ta-da.